Hi, my name is Phil. Welcome to Bluefit's newsletter. Today I'm going to tell you how to exercise in under 20 minutes at the office. So we're going to do a total body workout today, including 4 exercises targeting upper, core and lower body. Exercise 1. We're going to start off on the upper body. We're going to be hitting chest and using a little bit of your arms as well. I'm going to show you a basic push-up. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 variations to that. The first here is the easiest one, which you can do just on a bench. Okay, so we position your arms a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Come down, keeping it over your chest, back up again. Down and back up. Now make sure on the way down you're locking your abs in, keeping them nice and firm and keeping that lower back nice and straight. Down and back up. The next one, we're going to move on to the ground. So this one's a little bit harder. So we're going to come again the same positioning, up on our toes, keeping those abs nice and locked in, down and back up. Now to make this a little bit easier, position your knees on the ground. Same movement in the upper body, but again keeping that hips nice and up from the ground, okay? So don't sag them down like that, keep it nice and firm and nice and locked in. Okay, exercise 2. Now exercise 2 we're going to be focusing on the arms, the back of our arms and the tricep. Okay, we're going to be doing a basic body dip. So I'm going to show you 3 variations for this exercise. The first one, which would be the easiest, so level 1, we're just going to come down and up. So feet flat on the ground, a little bit of a bend in our knees and palms just on the desk. Straight down and up. Whilst you're doing this, lock in your abs as much as you can to help stabilize the movement. To make this one a little bit harder, lock your knees, up on your heels and exactly the same movement through your shoulders and elbows. The next variation to this, we're just going to grab a chair and do the exact same movement but with the chair. So again, palms locked in, down, back up, harder on your heels, down and back up. Now the third advancement to this exercise, we're just going to grab a wheelie chair and do the exact same movement again. But you can see as the chair wobbles, it creates an unstable environment for the exercise. So you've got to use a lot more stabilizations, including your core. Again, down and back up. And you can see on the way down that I'm sort of wobbling a little bit. Back up, so just lock in your abs as much as you can. Okay, third exercise. We're going to be focusing on our legs, using our thighs, hips, and back our thighs as well. Now, first of all, basic squat. You want to position your feet about hip width apart or a little bit wider. Then we want a little bit of a bend in our knees, poking our hips backwards but keeping our chest up. We're going to come down, back up again. Down, back up. So the main rule to remember in this exercise is hips go back and your elbows are pretty much in line with the front of your toes. Now, what you don't want to see in this exercise is your knees coming forward and up. So if they succeed, the front of your toe, you know you're going way too far. An easy way to help with this exercise is just grabbing a chair, coming down, touching the chair, back up again. Down and back up. And for a little bit of variation for this exercise, we're just going to go over to a wall, position your lower back against the wall, grabbing your feet at about a 90-degree angle, chest up, locking in your abs nice and firm, and just holding on against the wall like that. And you'll feel the burn from the front of your thighs, from the knee, all the way up to your hips, and just hold. You can even eat lunch at the same time. Okay, for our final exercise today, we're going to be focusing on our entire core. So we're going to be doing a basic brace here. So, first of all, easiest way of doing your brace, you want to position your elbows slightly underneath your shoulders. Then you're going to come on your knees and keeping your abs nice and up and straight. Okay, so we don't want to sag down, we don't want to have our hips too far up, nor do we want our knees too far in. So keeping your back nice and straight and locked in, holding in your abs nice and up. Okay, if you need to take a deep breath in and lock them abs in, do it. Next, to make it a little bit harder, we're going to advance up to our toes and keeping a straight, nice lower back still. So maintaining that perfect posture. Okay, now, with our resistance work, you want to roughly do about 20 repetitions times 3 sets. Okay, so a total of 60 each individual exercise. Then with our braces at the end, you want to aim for about 30 seconds and try and progress that each week. So even if it means adding on 10 seconds a week, that's fine. And that should come under 20 minutes, so you still got another 10 minutes after your lunch break to finish off, eat, and then resume back to work. So no excuses.